Hey YouTube, what up? What's going on? So I'm here finally to do the Tyler Perry's The Oval. And this is season 1, episode 5. Let's get into it. So Benny and his mom, they back at the police station because he's trying to find his daughter. But But they like, but the police officer, she was like, "Where were you between the hours of 2 a.m. and 2 a between 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. I think it was. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. This is a review. But and he like, I was at home, and his mother was like, I went to bed early, and then it was like, we need, well, can you identify the her can you identify her face or whatever? He goes and he sees, and he like, yeah, that's her. And then they go back, and then he was like, and then she was like, um were are you sure that you was at home? And then they and well, I'm not gonna repeat that. So they like, he like, I have to leave. He told his mama that they have to leave and blah blah blah. So in the next scene, we see the butler and his colleague. Because the butler done got fired based off of a lie. Based off of a lie. So because the president's daughter claims that the butler's son raped the butler's daughter claims that the president's son, I was on track, claims that the president's son raped her. But then we find out on the last episode, oh, he didn't do nothing. So, am I, that girl is dinky. But anyway, the butler gets fired. The guy like, and the guy like, what? He fired you? And he's like, yeah, I got fired. So the guy tells him to wait there. The chief of staff comes in, and he like, man, the I'm gonna just say the butler. The butler has been fired. And he like, well, um, it's nothing that I can do about that. I put my hair up in a ponytail because sometimes I get tired of it being in my face. Well, the chief of staff says there's nothing that he can do. And he like, man, please, he needs this job. And he like, well, okay, I'll see what I can do, but he's gonna have to leave. But it's just like, I felt some way about that. So we see the butler, and he's outside cutting the grass. But before they got to the house or whatever, he like, son, she like, son, my hair is on one. She's like, son, what? She's like, I can't believe this happened and blah blah blah. I can't believe that she dead or whatever. And she's like, and he like, you so you really feel bad about this? And she like, yeah, I just he he she's like, yeah, I feel bad about it because that girl has been through so much. And he's like, oh, so you taking her side? And she was like, she basically said, I'm not taking anybody's side. Of course, I miss my granddaughter or whatever, but it's still messed up how she ended up with a knife. We gonna get we gonna get to that at the end. So they pull up. She gets out the car. She like hub. She like Butler, what or husband, what are you doing home? And he like, I'll tell you about it later. And so she leaves to go in the house or whatever. Next scene. The president's daughter and the president's daughter and sister, they were the president's daughter, she was on the computer and she saw that her boyfriend that she loves was on Facebook with this other woman. So she calls him, right? He like, why are you continuously calling me? I can't have no dealings with you. You come with the police, which is right. And she's like, why are you doing this to me? I can come see me right now. And he like, no, I'm not coming to see you. And she's like, well, I'm coming to see you. So she go downstairs. She go downstairs and try to leave. The first lady, her mother, the first lady, she's like, where are you going? And she's like, I have to get out this house. So the mother, she like, go back upstairs now. And she said no. And she told her again, go back upstairs now. And she said no. To the point where she said so and so and so and so tase her. And she's like, I can't tase your daughter. Tase her. I mean it. And she was like, if you do it, I'm a blah blah blah. And she grabbed the taser from the staff and she tased her. And she was like, she peed on herself. Y'all, she's like, you're gonna need to clean that up. Moving on to the next scene. So the first lady and this her stylist go shopping. They go shopping at this one place where the president's mistress was. I know I'm going fast. Where the president's mistress was, and she's like, I would like to buy something. No, she didn't say that. So I hope you're better at sucking than lying. And so she was looking at something and she asked her, she said, where's your dressing room? She was like, oh, it's right over there. She was like, well, take me over there. And so she did. She was like, well, I'm gonna sit this right here. And then they got into a big fight. What happened? Then they got into a big fight. After that happened, next scene we see the stylist and the first lady they in the car talking. And she's like, you got to keep your eyes and ears open, dear. Or whatever they said. Moving on to the next scene. I know I'm skipping fast. I know I'm going fast. What else? What else? Oh, the last scene. The mother came. We see the mother, and she's in the house, in the kitchen. She's making her husband lunch or whatever. I know I'm skipping stuff. She making her husband lunch or whatever, and she seen that there was a butcher knife mission, and she was like, oh, and then it ended. But tell me what y'all think about this video. I know I didn't. I know I was all over the place. Let me know what you guys think about this video, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.